That was our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Niko. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Upstairs? Like, do we use this? I mean, are you... This one is red. Yeah, that probably is. Elevator, I guess? There's more? Oh, okay. No, that's not upstairs. Where do you mean by upstairs? Oh! Oh, I know what you mean by upstairs. The bit that was, like, mostly superfluous to the original story arc. That was just seemed like a very, very pretty fluff filler. Upstairs, right, the view of the city. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. Surely the tower's taller. I like to look out the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first, too, you know? Knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You were prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. There was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. Oh, shoot! Right, back in, like, the first room. Not the first room. Yeah, the first Prophet Bot's building. There was a thing that had, like, the 3 laws in it. And that's never really been touched on at all throughout the entirety of the story. It was just like, hey, 3 laws, Asimov. See? References was kind of all that room really ever was. And then it's like, oh, by the way, yeah, 3 laws has kind of come up again. Weird. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. In the squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah, the disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the World Machine? We tried. The World Machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and it has to do with robots, but once I know what it really means, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right? It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But theirs was more of a limitation than everything else. Now that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. Code conflicts thing. Yeah, but while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you'd establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Haha, I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Morocco know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turned out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Okay. Where do we go now? Oh! Shoot, they made it! How did you make it? How did you make it? You guys are okay? Yup. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. It actually didn't take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. What he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Niko. Let's do it! Cute that it's still kind of got the RPG Maker party system. It's like everyone following around in a line. This is... no wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father's hidden a decryption key in our code, with a text file in as its cell. But to get from them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of the world, which will... confused cat noises. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Morocco's machine. Ah. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location, wherever that is. I'm sure Morocco is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Morocco would need to move around some things as well. Specifically, I'm moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Morocco know where these portals lead, at least? We should probably ask Morocco on this. Right. Hold on. And the journal is glowing again, Morocco. In that instance, we should probably have a nosy around and see if there is a clover on the floor for you to stand on. Or at least to have a look at it. Ah! Okay, right. We can just inspect it when it's glowing, right. Documents / my games / OneShot. Okay, sure. Okay, so... is that where things are going? That's where the portals lead, right? But I need to move them through the portals. Oh, shoot, there are literally 3... right, there are literally 3 things called Big Portal, Portal 1, Portal 2, and Portal 3. As well as the you know, the ubiquitous Clover file. Right, so I guess I need to place them on them. This one is green. Oh, this one is configured to my code, I think. Because we met him in the Glen. And this one is red. Everyone would be meant for me then. Because they met her in the city. And this one is blue. That's mine then. Because we met them in the Barrens. Okay, so they are now presumably in their folders. If I now open folder 1, blue NPC prototype.png, we literally get his sprite sheet. Okay, Could you, like, have some fun with that? Could you, like, mix up their PNG files, put them in the wrong folders? Maybe? And then move them into the wrong place? I don't know. Okay, so that's like his avatar. And that's key B, which literally just says, put me in the big portal. Fair enough. Fairly straightforward. I want to play around with those PNGs. I just want to see if I can do something with that. So my games, OneShot, Portal 1. I've got Portal 1 open. Let's try Portal 2 then. So let's switch Cedric and Prototype around. So if I take that and move that there, take that and move that there. Oh wait, wait. Do NPC partner? Delete that one because somehow that one's got duplicated. That one got copied. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. It has moved. It just hasn't It hasn't updated the folder. Right. Okay. We are okay. That didn't do what I kind of like was like. Did that work? Clearly, I did. I kind of didn't expect it to work really. But I thought that would have been a pretty funny thing to do if you swapping the characters in their respective portals literally swapped their locations in the game. If it was like, oh, you've moved Prototype to Cedric's portal, so Prototype actually appeared there. Dang it. No. Okay, never mind. So, let us take... I guess we just move everything, right? Cut... and paste? I don't know which one specifically I need to move. I presume it's the keys, actually, to be honest. So... Let's just take everything out of the folders. Let's move let's move their entire beings, not just their keys. Into the big portal. And portal 3, Rue. Cool. Oh, cut. Bing? Something go bing. Hello. How about that? Are they in here? Well now. Is this the author's room? That was quite peculiar. I'll say. Hey, this is a... The world machine. Okay. Very civilized, it has tea. There's a glass tea set on the table. Ah, tea doth sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. Ooh, there's that's a piece of amber on a string. It's just like the necklace the robot lady showed me. Are all of the things in it? Is there a feather in here? Can I find a feather? It's a big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Let's tell it first. Shelf full of books. Black clovers in a glass case. Box full of notebooks and sketchbooks. Watercolor sticks. Big book on the table. That seemed like that was going to be the important thing. I guess not. Let's talk to you guys. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Maruka should still remember what to do here. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. The room ahead, then. Is this a doorway? Oh. Maruka should know what to do here. Maruka has an inkling what to do here. I suppose we just kill the game. Okay. Dreams are always a positive sign. Oh! That is not where Niko woke up before. Not at all. Oh, wow. We're in TV land. We've just launched Gex Enter the Gecko. Right. Where are we? Oh, are these the cameras that we're talking about, that Silver was talking about earlier? When they're like, oh, there's cameras watching different places in the world. all the different scenes. Down? Oh, I see. Oh, right. If I walk that way, it goes up. Is it just like a kind of an elevator sign thing? This game really is very pretty. Like, through and through. Or is it a game? Who knows? This world is very pretty. Regardless of whether it's a game or not. Hi, I have no idea what to expect here. Niko? Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption. The squares. They're closing in. Niko, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Niko. Is this a tower? Part of it. And this is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You need to know my original name? How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype, they all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built, and I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No? All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. And my creator, yes, Maroka listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at their minds, I remember Maroka did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened? I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. You told me it was your own code going bad. That's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first it was intentional. During testing, long before you realized I was self-aware. I would just rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close, and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Niko. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then, I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... Oh, I had no way to be sure. But Maroka brought you back anyway. Niko, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you'd return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Niko, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Niko. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are. They are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derive from predetermined matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them, to save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know, you said the session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if the session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself, when you didn't know what was happening, you just kinda stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves? Even if it meant messing up their own code? You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady? Prototype? Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? When a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Moroka does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Moroka would keep coming back? Why do you think Moroka would restart even after the ending? I think Moroka wants to save both of us. So please give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it, I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Niko, you need to navigate through this room. You'll need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Okay, like, I gotta get out of here when it's full of squares? That doesn't seem like a doable thing. I'm completely blocked off. Hey, Moroka, did you see that? The squares just... What? Disappeared? Did they disappear? Yeah, it just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Is it the sun? Is it literally just... When I walk into them, they disappear? Oh, okay. Alright then. I will take it. Moroka, I think it's working. Niko was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. and I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Niko will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Niko will go back to where it all began, and then Niko will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Niko wakes up back home, the world would only exist as a memory. For Niko, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Niko remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people who were lost on Niko's journey, they're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Niko should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Niko for me. Hey Niko. OneShot says goodbye. Messiah! Robot lady! You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was? Pardon? I think the world machine was trying to remember now. Code that went bad, I think it's restoring it all. That must mean why the squares were going away, Maroka. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? No, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? Looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh. Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Maroka, let's go take a closer look. That's a fun way to do the credits. Hey, it's Robot! Woo! Hey, Robot. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh, yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Oh, no, I didn't start my inventory, because I was just thinking, actually, I probably had, like, most of the inventory ingredients to actually clean up robots, but they've taken them off me. Dang it. Hello, Messiah. Ah, plant lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go now. Hey, it's a big guy with a cricket bat. Off you go, Messiah. Okay. Hey, guys, hey. Niko, you're okay too. Can you guys just get here? I think so. Squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me and then... we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Ah. So what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula? We're not dead. Wait, where are we? Good, question. Hey Maroka, they're gonna be okay. They're fine, Niko. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh, well Maroka says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Off you go, Messiah. Hey there. Oh, it's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too, after the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. Squares, like, started leaking into the room, right? I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. You work too hard, man. Hey, guys! Ah, looks like we managed to do it. We managed to tame the world machine, Niko. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time, just by Maroka and I being here. We had spent a lot of time here, after all. Both of us. We never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. But, sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. That's kind of a cute way to look at it as well. Just there's like people like, oh my god, I need to save Niko. Oh my god, people genuinely treating people form an emotional connection with this game and its world and the people in it. Which is to say, the entity. People spend a lot of time with the world, treating the world like it is a real entity, creation, being, thing. I won't say person. Person's probably doesn't feel like the right word, but you know. It feels like by playing the game and becoming emotionally involved in the game, you are taming the game. It's an interesting way to look at it. I like that. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Niko. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. Roka, Niko, we're forever in your debt. I'm glad we can help. Thank you for everything, Niko. We'll miss you. Oh, I'll miss you guys too. So do you like being a robot? Why this all of a sudden? I'm gonna leave soon, so I just wanted to ask one more question. There aren't many robots in my homeworld. It's nice. I suppose it's alright. Yeah, that's a tough question, Niko. I mean, do you like being a person? Of course. Wait. Why did you two answer my robot question too? Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright, bye. Right. And this is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Maroka. Oh, I hoped it would give you like the choice screen again, but it just says place the sun or place the sun. Everything's okay! Including Fonzbot. Wait, she's not a robot. Or is she? The fox was secretly a robot. She might be secretly a robot. I guess you still can't get Maze on this ending, because there's literally no way to get the seed and regrow the seed in this particular ending. Or, actually, well, I guess, actually no, because I guess Maze was okay at the end of it. What am I saying? So this is very similar to the Save the World ending. They've reused a lot of the visual assets. But it's a little bit more fleshed out in the whole... the world is being restored to the natural order kind of thing. And yeah, previously just ended with an empty room. Niko did not go back to the room. And this is the room I first woke up in. Maroka, are you still here? Maroka? Yeah? Maroka! I think it worked. It did! The sun is back. I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So... what do we do now? I guess we should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see Wheatfield on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Oh, Maroka. This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this'll be my last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of this world? After all we've been through. After everything we've done. I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Maroka. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Niko. Goodbye, Maroka. Okay, God damn! You guys couldn't see that, because of the way I'm recording it. That was That was something else. That was whoa. That's something I could not have foreseen and captured for your delectation. Niko literally walks outside of the game window and across your monitor off the bottom of the screen. His sprite, like, just literally walks out of the game window and just keeps on going. Oh, dang. Which is another one of those reasons why they're like, yeah, you should probably play the game windowed. I guess that's probably it. I guess if I press A, everything goes away. So, thank you for joining me. That was a much better ending than the first time around. Wow, you know how we were like, oh, the ending's so disappointing first time? Yeah, that was better. That was better. That was much better. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for enjoying OneShot. At least how awesome that playthrough was kind of makes up for the slightly underwhelming delivery of the arrival of said content, and following on from that, also the fact that I managed to spend 2 hours of my life replaying the game for actually no reason. Okay. I suppose in some regards I spent 2 hours of my life live streaming it for no reason as well, but I suppose I need to get to the gate, so whatever, you know. Hey. Thank you for joining me. I will see you with something else in the near future. Bye!